Have you ever heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with"? While this may sound like a cliché, the truth is that our daily interactions significantly shape our mindset and life perspective. The ancient Stoic philosophers had a unique approach to dealing with the complexities of human relationships, and we can apply their lessons to identify and avoid certain types of people who may lead us down turbulent paths. In this article, we will explore 5 personality types that we should distance ourselves from immediately, while learning valuable Stoic lessons along the way. Dear listener, I ask that you do not skip any part of this video because, in this world, there are many people who do not care about self-improvement or becoming a better person. Don't be one of them. Just by being here, you are already part of the minority, so act accordingly and do not skip sections of this video. 1. The constant critic. Unveiling the destructiveness of negativity. We've all encountered that person whose words seem as sharp as knives, ready to cut down any attempt at self-esteem. This is the constant critic, someone who takes pleasure in the relentless pursuit of flaws in others. Constructive criticism is a valuable tool for growth, but the constant critic delights in negativity, undermining others' confidence and compromising emotional well-being. The Stoics, with their philosophy centered on internal control, remind us to direct our attention to what we can control. By distancing ourselves from the constant critic, we practice Stoic indifference, recognizing that unfounded criticism has no power to define our true essence. The constant negativity of the constant critic can become an emotional burden, deeply affecting our moods. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balanced mind, even in the face of external adversities. By consciously choosing not to engage with those who constantly highlight the negative side, we embody the Stoic lesson of focusing on our emotional development. Practicing indifference to unfounded criticism not only preserves our self-confidence, but also sets us on the path to a more resilient mindset. Ultimately, the constant critic challenges our inner peace and self-esteem. The Stoics remind us that to achieve a fuller life, we must be selective about the influences we allow in our personal circle. By consciously choosing to distance ourselves from the constant critic, we are not only protecting our emotional health, but also incorporating Stoic principles of focusing on what is truly essential for our personal growth. 2. The inflated ego, navigating the turbulent waters of excessive pride. In our interactive journeys, we cross paths with individuals whose egos seem to transcend the bounds of reason. The inflated ego, wrapped in an aura of superiority, can be an emotional hurricane, leaving a trail of resentments in its wake. The Stoics, advocates of humility, teach us the importance of recognizing the transience of life and the fundamental equality of all human beings. By distancing ourselves from the inflated ego, we incorporate the Stoic lesson of cultivating humility, remembering that, regardless of individual achievements, we all share the same humanity and face common challenges. Living with those who consider themselves superior to others can be a draining experience, undermining our self-esteem and disturbing our emotional balance. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining personal and ethical integrity. By deliberately choosing to keep a distance from the inflated ego, we practice Stoic virtue, opting for a path aligned with our principles and values. Choosing relationships based on sincerity and honesty is essential to preserve our own integrity and move towards a more balanced life. Ultimately, the inflated ego poses a challenge to our inner peace, requiring a careful approach to preserving our self-esteem and values. The Stoics remind us that true power lies in humility, understanding our position in the universe and respecting others. By distancing ourselves from the inflated ego, we not only protect our own emotional harmony, but also follow the Stoic path of seeking true greatness through humility and compassion. 3. The skilled manipulator, unveiling the tricks of subtle persuasion. In the complex fabric of human relationships, we encounter individuals who master the subtle art of manipulation. The skilled manipulator, with their expertise in persuading others to act against their own interests, poses a challenge to our integrity. The Stoics, advocates of virtue and ethics, teach us about the importance of maintaining our personal integrity. By identifying and avoiding the skilled manipulator, we apply the Stoic lesson of virtue, choosing a path aligned with our principles. Opting for relationships grounded in sincerity and honesty is crucial to preserve our own integrity and build an authentic life. Dealing with manipulators can be a draining experience, undermining our ability to make informed decisions and compromising our autonomy. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining ethical integrity even in the face of external pressures. By consciously choosing not to engage with those who attempt to manipulate, we internalize the Stoic lesson of virtue, opting for a path that reflects our fundamental values. Choosing relationships based on transparency and integrity is essential to preserve our autonomy and move towards an authentic life. Ultimately, the skilled manipulator challenges our discernment and resistance to external influence. The Stoics remind us that true strength lies in personal integrity and adherence to ethical principles. By distancing ourselves from the skilled manipulator, we not only protect our own autonomy and integrity, but also move towards personal fulfillment through the constant practice of Stoic virtue. 4. The energy drainer, navigating the tides of positivity and negativity. In our daily interactions, we often encounter that person who seems to drain all the positive energy around them. The energy drainer, like an emotional vortex, can leave us exhausted and depleted. The Stoics, with their philosophy centered on emotional autonomy, remind us of the importance of cultivating relationships that contribute to our well-being. By avoiding those who consistently absorb our energy, we apply the Stoic lesson of focusing on things within our control. We can then consciously choose to invest our time and energy in relationships that nourish our soul and promote a positive environment. The constant presence of an energy drainer can impact our mental and emotional disposition, negatively affecting our mood. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balanced mind, even in the face of negative external influences. By deliberately choosing not to engage with those who constantly drain our energy, we embody the Stoic lesson of focusing on our emotional development. Practicing indifference to others' negativity not only preserves our own emotional vitality, but also sets us on the path to a more resilient mindset. Ultimately, the energy drainer challenges our ability to maintain a healthy emotional balance. The Stoics remind us that to achieve a fuller life, we must be selective about the energies we allow into our personal circle. By consciously choosing to distance ourselves from the energy drainer, we are not only protecting our emotional health, but also incorporating Stoic principles of focusing on what is truly essential for our personal growth. 5. The chronic pessimist, navigating the murky waters of hopelessness. In our daily interactions, we often come across that person whose gaze seems fixed on the dark side of existence. The chronic pessimist, steeped in constant hopelessness, can cast a shadow over any optimistic outlook. The Stoics, with their emphasis on rational and positive thinking, remind us of the importance of maintaining a resilient mindset even in the face of adversity. By avoiding those who perpetuate a negative worldview, we apply the Stoic lesson of maintaining mental balance and facing challenges with resilience. Living with the chronic pessimist can be like facing emotional storms, threatening the clarity of our own worldview. Stoic philosophy highlights the importance of maintaining a balanced mind, even in the face of pessimistic external influences. By consciously choosing not to engage with those who constantly paint a bleak picture, we embody the Stoic lesson of maintaining mental balance. Practicing indifference to chronic negativity not only preserves our own optimistic perspective, but also sets us on the path to a more positive life. Ultimately, the chronic pessimist poses a challenge to our ability to maintain a balanced worldview. The Stoics remind us that true strength lies in mental resilience and the conscious choice to face challenges with optimism. By distancing ourselves from the chronic pessimist, we are not only protecting our own positive perspective, but also following the Stoic path of facing life with determination and hope. By distancing ourselves from these 5 types of people, we are not acting selfishly, but rather protecting our own emotional and mental health. Stoic philosophy reminds us that ultimately, we are responsible for our own happiness and inner peace. The practice of identifying and avoiding these toxic patterns puts us on the path of self-reflection and personal growth. As I conclude, I invite you to reflect on the relationships in your life. Who are the people who uplift and inspire you, and who are those who may be causing more harm than good? Remember the Stoic lessons as you navigate through this process. Choose relationships that align with your values and contribute to your personal growth. By doing so, you not only shape your own reality, but also move towards a more balanced and meaningful life. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to motivate me to continue this work. Leave a like, share it with others, have a great day, and until next time.